Not allowed to fly drones there, though. I've already inquired. Well, Fnatic have got a P250 on JW. Love to see that. And going to be charging up towards top mid into a crossfire. Very patient shots from Rob's. Bombs being dropped towards short. Look at the taps from Acor. Actually, it was Dexter doing most of the damage there. Looks like Acor got the kill, but in fact he didn't. JW 1 versus 4. He has much to do. That bomb is surrounded. See if he can get himself some bonus money. Oh, well, that's a good start. Made it a 1 versus 2. It's doable. And Dexter says no. He's come into this one warmed up. Really fun to watch the exchanges on yesterday's Infernos on the 2 matches. Big CT damage with grenades. And it continues here with Dexter exploding Brolan. Well, there is some revenge from Golden. Bomb carrier. Super nice guy is Golden. That's a clean spray from Chiquinho. Early problems for Acor, and top mid is going to be lost, it looks like, unless Rops can get a 2-man spray down with an MP9 from range. Absurd seems top mid. That leaves JW again as a last man standing. 1v1 now as he finishes off the job there. Rops overperforming with the MP9. And Frozen's creeping up pretty close. He's got the superior angle and the headshot as well. 1 minute on the clock for Fnatic, who still have a fair amount of flashbangs. I'm really curious about these HE grenades, though. They're being deployed now towards the pit position. Nobody there. Bemis is dead, and the rifle's collected by Chiquinho. There could be a bomb plant in this. Hold on a second. They've got 3 kills on EA bomb side. That is a clean sweep. Mousesports taken by surprise here, it seems, especially with the success of Fnatic on this execute. Have you ever been to Bermuda?
No.
So in Bermuda, there are these darker chickens than the ones we used to have. Acor is a guy who, for me, still needs to prove himself at the highest levels with consistent heavy output. Speaking of which, here is Dexter again. 7 for 1 at present, and Robs is just creeping, lurking as he always does, hiding in plain sight this time, all the way down mid, and they're expectant of boiler. There is a question mark here for Mousesports, and JW may answer their questions very shortly. There we go, Acor almost getting caught again. Fnatic have been successful with their peaks towards long in Acor's position once or twice. Not quite getting all the damage there, but
Mousesports just seems to wanting to be playing a little bit more careful.
Oh, you've got to land that one. A swing and a miss from Acor, and the trays will continue in favor of Fnatic. 4 on 3 with 1:40 on the clock. Yeah, looking at all the usual angles. Not sure if he's seen Frozen previously at the graveyard spot, but he may get some information now. The bomb's not committing just yet. Through the smoke they go. Here comes the charge. They're lining up, though, for Rops. He's good enough for 1. Bemis in the clutch now versus Chiquinho and Crims. Swinging wide, but it's a big headshot from Crims. He delivers. Frozen could be in trouble with this Deagle as Chiquinho's coming in from the back, and he will never expect this one, surely. That's going to be the key frag. Could even be a multi-frag there. Chiquinho just taking him out immediately as the charge comes in now. There's a crossfire in favor of Mousesports with 20 seconds on the clock, but can Bemis get anything done? We've got Golden flying in. There's no trade frag. They'll all go down, and it will go the way of Mousesports. I'm not sure if he'll be challenged in apartments. Maybe by Crims.
This is really scary for Mousesports.
Yeah, here comes the push. Acor to start things off. See if he checks his 6 now. Putting out some utility for his mate, but he can't fire his gun in time. So Crims has the high ground, but he still have to plant this bomb. Bemis behind the smoke really challenges where Fnatic can plant the bomb. They've got to deal with him one way or another. 13 seconds to do so. He's purely playing to stop a bomb plant. You can see the swing now from Fnatic to his left. That's such an important frag from Chiquinho. 6 seconds. I think the bomb got dropped for a second, but should be planted for the pit, but there's no one to defend it.
Oh, no.
Perfect push from Mousesports, and they move to 8.
You know, I think you said it as well, but I've heard a lot of different people talking about Acor as somebody who, you know, has something yet to prove, and I'm sure he knows it. So it's nice to see him loosening it up just right now. Making a play over here at the arch side of mid, finding 2. This is 3rd on the round. Fnatic also just hesitating on the refrag. 4 for Acor. He does finally get dropped by JW, but Dexter cleans it up. 9-2. Mousesports in a commanding lead still. Right here, Dexter immediately getting a pop flash. Just doesn't help him at all.
Frozen is in so much trouble. He needs some spray through the smoke from his teammates at the very least. HE towards the default plant spot. That'll do some damage. But again, these pistols from Fnatic, I feel like, has been most of their success in this half, in fairness. At least one of their 2 rounds was won in a round such as this, and they look good for another one. They'll pick up a bunch of toys as well. There goes the AWP. leaving Bemis alone on the other side of the map. So,
you know, overstaying his welcome at Sandbags. James, I mean, there's so many times where
the brutality of it. Still scoped in as Acor. Maybe Crims will see him instead. The edge of the barrel just poking out a little bit, but not seen just yet. It could go either way. And there it is. Very unfortunate.
That's a freebie.
That might be as well. Bomb not spotted, though, by Acor, so there's still questions for Mousesports. It won't be a full rotation. Times could be an issue here. There are 15 seconds left. If Frozen just jiggles a little bit. There we go. He could peek from either side. There's the information. Got Jaquinho in that headshot position. Oh my god, he could swing and find him! Oh, it was close! But the bomb has been planted. A pilgrimage for Rops now. Makes his way towards Banana. Really got to be quick. Maybe trying to catch him on the exit and go for a quick defuse, but Jack's got the angle. And the round for Fnatic.
Instead, Dexter is already positioned at Arch, and so this mid-hold might just be disastrous for Fnatic. Never. Oh, as I say that, Crims, Dexter both trade. Jaquinho gets one, and Bemis already down, and it's Acor and Frozen to retake it A.
Yeah, smokes are up already. They still have reasonable positions. I think Acor may have spotted somebody top mid, where he's laser focused on that. Crims, great position though by the bench. That'll be a problem. Can he find any of him? He could have gone second mid, but Acor seems to have a reasonable read, but it's just too deep to check. How has that happened?
What?
Oh, this is collapsing. Jaquinho now, he knows where they both are at the very least. There will be a two-man swing, or a crouch peek from Acor, in fact. Makes it a one-on-one. There's a jump, a slap from Jaquinho. It will be 6th round for Fnatic at halftime. Great considering how the half started.
Works his way all the way up. I wonder if this is going to be maybe a... Oh, and the timing on this lurk. These players are just walking down mid right past him. Acor will find it out.
Yeah, he saw the back of JW, and here comes the flank from Rops. Always lurking. He's always in apartments, and he's always a problem, Rops. Crimson Golden now, 2 versus 4. You can see Golden considering leaving the B bomb site, but they know players are on Banana. Just needs a little tap on the head. Tanking damage at present is Golden. Trying to do what he can. Found a 1v1 and delivers, but he's alone now. The bomb is on the B bomb site with some support. Could potentially isolate Banana with the smoke, but the USP is still out for now. He has no idea where that third player is, and because it's Rops, you've got to look behind you. He is indeed about to flank now, but from Banana, he's on the way. Double peek, perfect lineup from Mousesports, and they make it to double figures, taking the T-pistol. So we've got Jaquinho deep in the long corner. Crossfire with Brolan, but that may have to go soon with the smoke up. There's a start and there's a finish. Dexter is down. Frozen leading with the bomb up short. Got to be careful. His team is still top mid. He's kind of alone here with this poking and prodding. Now the team are all together. But look at Fnatic here. They've got 3 players. Never mind. They've got JW. He'll do some damage and leave Crimson a 1 versus 3. All these players could be one-shot with the scout. No headshot required. That would be quite something. He's got a HE as well if he dares throw it. It is an awkward angle here through the door sideways almost.
You know, nice clean anti-eco, relatively speaking. It could have gone a little bit worse. Could have gone a little bit better, but they creep ever closer to brackets, and this AUG is going to come into play real quick.
Ooh.
Or not.
What is it? Yeah, absolutely deleted. Dexter's been good at that in this game thus far. 18 for 10 at the moment, looking for number 19, and maybe JW will be that victim. Perhaps he has an idea of his own. Blind makes his way to the site at the very least. He needs rotation, but Rops is cutting that off in a smoke on Arch at the moment. Golden trying to offer something from the library, and Dexter again is just doing more and more damage. Now Crims finds himself alone top mid. Acor with 3 kills in this round, on a T side no less, before the bomb is planted. Great to see. 5 on 4 with a minute on the clock for Mousesports. We've got Crims creeping up close along with the Julies. Acor is here with rifle support, of course. He can't just try and trade that kill for free. Crims making his entrance known now with those Julies. Good for 1. But that's about it. 14 rounds for Mousesports. Have those footsteps been heard? I do wonder. Great timing, great trade, but look at the bomb in the CT spawn, in the hands and the feet of Brolan, in fact, who drops Rops as well. Much needed for Fnatic. 4 on 1. If they could keep 4 players alive, that would really help.
Yeah, Brolan in this rotator position, coming in, finding that pop flash for his teammate, then collecting 2 of his own. That's a beautiful recovery from Fnatic in this round, where You can see the tactical thought process whenever you see players using them these days. Whereas, yeah, as you mentioned, used to just spam those nades on an exec, but nevertheless, execute, as mentioned, coming out here from Mousesports and Fnatic holding strong. That's Brolin boosted over here at New Box, finding 2.
I'm not even sure if they realize, Mousesports, that there are 2 players in that position. So even if they take one out, well, now they know from the kill feed. Golden, there's Crims to trade. 4 players again, alive for Fnatic. But again, this can still turn around, but Mousesports have the opportunity to use their numbers wisely. The tagging there, again, the lack of Kevlar a problem, but Acor is still alive. Brolin now trying to thin these numbers out. Doing a great job of it as well. 15 seconds left, Golden in a 1 versus 2. Rob's having to plant the bomb. Not sure if he can find a rifle in time. He has no idea how close Golden might be. There we go. AK's been collected. Golden's close enough. He's got a defuse kit. You can see Acor's in the pit. The AWP will post up the angle. Now, Golden has half a chance here. Rops has to be really careful about where he steps down. Acor goes. Where is Rops? Where is the bomb planter? No Kevlar versus low health. This is about 50-50 as it gets. The pre-fire. Has he seen Rops now? He was just on the left there. There's a headshot from Rops. Maybe it was 4x3. I don't know, but 15 for Mousesports. They got game point on the pick of Inferno. That was Fnatic's pick. There's no pop flash for Crims there. Could have been devastating if he got the flash into the apartments, but here comes the push from the apartment, and lack of pop flash will be a problem. JW will have to just play passive and will be eliminated. Golden having to fall back. Just as the spray begins. 2 players lost, and it goes from bad to worse for Fnatic here. 5 versus 2, make it 1. Acor's heating up now in this last round. Yukinho's got a clutch post plant. He's got to find all 5 players. He has a defuse kit. Dexter's heard that. Goes through the smoke, and that's a wrap. Dominant from Mousesports. 16-8 over Fnatic, in control from start to finish.
Yeah, didn't even feel close. And honestly, Acor just lighting up the scoreboard.
We're a long way from that at the moment, but maybe this is where they start to recover. They will be on the CT side as Mousesports executes on this B bomb site. Brolin able to flashbang from his teammate, but no kills with it. There are a lot of people here for Fnatic, and they need to deliver some kills, and they'll do exactly that. Crims looking for a 3rd one on the reload now as Dexter's around the pillar, but Crims gets that extra kill. Yukinho to finish off the job. Fnatic take the pistol. If Mousesports go long with numbers, that could be interesting, but of course they are going to concentrate their efforts. That's a great Kobe from Dexter. Taking Yukinho out of the sky. And it's happening again. The pistols are prevailing and all the rifles are falling. JW and Golden left with MP9s eating a massive flashbang. It's often better to win the second than the first because it puts the loss bonus in the bin. It sets them back even further, the CT side. Yeah, you can feel the pain on Fnatic right now. Golden, JW so badly wanted to press up there through jump up, and instead, you know, Acor, he does fall to the bomb, but does get that JW frag in hand. 40 seconds left. Mousesports have no map control towards B. So surely it's an A play from Fnatic's perspective. Looks like Golden starting to back up with the MP9 now. Great range, punishing the peaks once again. There are some counter flashes to delay. Crims needs some help here. I don't think he'll get any time soon. Maybe from Golden with the MP9. In fact, the bomb spin drops now, and time is an issue, but the headshots are a bigger issue for Fnatic, and the round will go the way of Mousesports with 4 alive. It's gone from bad to worse. I mean, things could potentially swing with the damage that's been done to Mousesports, but they have the trade frag capability. Not that it's required, of course. Crims with a hopeful grenade. This was a very painful buy. Very painful indeed. All goes back to getting eco'd on round 2, but Yukinho does answer back with 1. Not out of it yet, and his teammate over at Bank. That's Crims just getting caught out. His knee pokes out just a little too far. Dexter capitalizes on that, finds the headshot onto him, and now a 4-on-1. And as mentioned, all of these players from Mousesports are lit. Acor must have heard that. Look how Dexter's not even planting the bomb. Looks like they want to win by elimination, but now you have to wonder. 18 seconds, and Dexter's alone on the bomb site. The flank is on the way. Yukinho just avoiding it for a second. I don't think he realizes where he's potentially getting shot from. Here is Rops. That was very, very awkward. In they go, Mousesports. They've dealt with these situations well. I can see a flank at the back between Yukinho and Bemis. But Bemis seems ready for it. There he is. Numbers are falling for Fnatic now. There's still a minute on the clock. Mousesports will be very patient with this. Again, it's just target practice. Oh, nice tap from Dexter. 10 for 3 is Dexter. This man is on 11. 4 kills for him in the round. He really is He's got a lot of heavy output in this series so far. Use of the money in that particular round, where you're missing a few things in your first full buy in round number 7, let's say.
Oh no.
And down goes Crims. JW, though, is making an effort here. We've got a warbang onto Golden. Acor continues his performance from the end of the last game at the beginning of the second one. Oh dear, they're just fighting for kills at this point, Mousesports. Fighting over some carrion. 4 versus 3, taking the B bomb site with ease. I think if you're a diehard Fnatic fan, this is pretty difficult viewing at the moment. We've got Yakinio here with the AWP now, 3 versus 4. But it just doesn't seem to be much of a challenge for Mousesports.
Oh my goodness, so easy. And honestly, I mean, it starts with Fnatic comes into this round with a plan. Okay, we're gonna head boost, fall into Acor early on in this round, and so okay, there's no monster anchor anymore. Nobody's playing close monster. Rops just walks back out. Just takes all of that area near trash up towards the grates, walks all the way up to barrels before he gets a free one, and now it's 6-1. Mousesports easily cracking the defense of Fnatic, and even Dexter, consolation prize on a Brolin, leaving no weapons coming into this round. The short control actually might spice things up. JW may have spotted some feet.
A change of pace from Mousesports, just as Fnatic are getting comfortable with a full bite. They'll go straight into the B bomb site. Rops looking for that trade frag. JW behind the sandbags, but he will get deleted, forced away by Flames, and it just goes from bad to worse for Fnatic. Can't catch a break. Mousesports keeping him on their toes, not allowing any sense of comfort for Fnatic. Golden trying to stop the bomb plant, but he can't. 4 versus 2 made 3 by Yakinio. They can't keep saving here, Fnatic. They're 6 rounds behind on their CT side. A flashbang from Golden. The barrel's been spotted by Beamers. He's got a superior angle now. Down he goes. Plenty of headshots to be deployed by Mousesports. Golden now 1v2. Eats a flashbang. No kit for him. 2 for 7. Worst hand in poker. And it's a really bad situation here as well.
And, I mean, obviously that's not a good score line. It's not something that you can even hunt any positives from.
Constantly taken off guard. A quick peek, as we can see Mousesports looking to enter into the B bomb site once again, and Crims wasn't expecting that. Just trying to jump past with his knife out, and this one will be a wipeout, it looks like. Indeed it will be. Yakinio in the clutch again, looking for the ace. 40% of the way there, but that's it. Very brief round. Yakinio, is he good for this angle here? Oh, what happened there? Maybe it's registered through the corner of the wall, but he'll get 2 kills regardless. Well then, finally a strong situation for Fnatic. A 5 versus 3. They've got a call to rotate now, surely. 23 seconds. JW's looking towards long, and Crims is still alone on the B bomb site. Surely this is enough information. Well, it'll be a 4 versus 2 at the very least. 15 seconds to plant this bomb. There'll be people upstairs soon. Smoke up on the site. They've got to make it there and start this process. JW making his way from connector into the water. Acor goes. Yeah, Flashpoint on the balcony. They're in a really bad situation here. They're exposed by multiple angles. They'll be in swing. They're lining up though. Will there be a trade frag? Acor just around the corner inside the spray from Golden. And Yakinio with the last. You can see Yakinio just hanging around the toilets at present. 3 players still towards B4 Fnatic, but can they deal with these charges? Look at Beamers heading in there, looking for the sentry. Brosen just wiping out the B bomb site. Complete brutality. It's like Mortal Kombat.
It can't be understated how much difficulty Fnatic has had at B just stopping these Mousesports pushes, and a beautiful play call.
Dexter 16 for 7 now. Turrets on wheels are this Mousesports squad.
A lot of aimers.
And he punishes that. Not sure what JW was doing there. 20 seconds though to plant this bomb. This could be a crucial round for Fnatic. Yakinio gifted one. The bomb's on the floor. Looking for the flick here. Just needs to delay a little longer. He's got Golden here for a brief time. 10 seconds on the clock now, and the A bomb site has been claimed once again. Is there time to plant this bomb though? I think there will be. Default plant coming through. HE from Crims will make it even better for Fnatic. 2 versus 1 now, but where is Rops? He's alone in the clutch. He knows where 1 is. Brolan coming in from long. Oh, not sure where he's getting shot from, but he can't quite hit the mark there. So finally, a desperate 3rd round for Fnatic. They still have Rops towards B to try and solve something. Yakinio going to be blind, but land a shot onto Frozen. They need that rotation now. Brolan could be crucial here. Looking for more on the A bomb site though. Still alone, and down goes Beamers. This could be a much needed fourth round for Fnatic. 5 versus 2 for them. Acor in no man's land trying to bait the shot. The crouch peek will be enough. He's got more to do though, and there's more onto Crims. One more towards Bank. There are 40 seconds for Mousesports to turn this around. Rops is on the way from Connector. Brolan towards Long now. Things will slow down for a time. Bomb plant pressure is rising, though, on top of default at the moment. That's very awkward indeed. It may give him an angle. You never know. There is the flank from Brian, eliminated by Rops, and the dream is collapsing for Fnatic. They had so many players alive.
No way.
Stereo frags from Mousesports. 12-3. A monstrous half again, this time on overpass. Just no break for Fnatic. Is there anything left in the Swedish dog? Find out after the break. B bomb site. Close range, extra bullets, that is fine.
Fast Heaven smoking a monster pop to boot.
And in they go. Yakinio flying to his death, trying to create space for the team, but that space is just no good, is it? 4 versus 2. Look at the patience and the shots. There is no give from Mousesports. This is an important tournament for Fnatic, you know?
Yeah.
How do they turn things around should they lose this? They don't have much time to do that.
Free M4 though.
Yeah, onto the site now as well. Lost 3 of the 4 pistols in this series so far. Bomb plant's been denied. Beamers in a 1v2. If that bomb plant is committed to, he's got a 1v1 for a brief time. Able to sneak out. Smokes dissipating, looking for the trade fragger. Little awkward for him. And Fnatic, you can see that Rops has cleared all of B.
Oh.
So as long as they can try and play time to their favor and stay alive, just make Fnatic edge forward slowly. That's one way to do it. The bomb getting... Oh, he was so close to the crosshair as well. 3 on 3, 35 seconds to head towards the safe bomb site. You can see Beamer's trying to close the distance now, and there are more Deagle shots. Man, this is depressing to watch from a Fnatic point of view. There's a trade. JW now 1 versus 2. 25 seconds to plant this bomb. Gets a gun upgrade. But Rops is creeping, and surely he gets a clean angle. Dexter. Oh, God, there it is.
Oh, my goodness. This whole round is a pacing issue for me. You've basically yielded all this map control, and as you pointed out, Rops has walked through. I think a lot of that will hinge on whether or not Brolan takes a peek, finds a frag. He does not. Frozen gets the better of him despite being full blind himself. Dexter actually does get the end of a Crims 1D, get barrels. So 4 is all as 40 seconds remain on the clock.
Yeah, it's just so dry, though. It's just so arid an environment. Caught with a grenade. How is he still alive? Yakinio.
Yikes.
Oh, dear. There we go. Finally finished off. One more to find, though, and he won't be able to do that. There's information for Frozen, and Rops again is just creeping, just lurking, just waiting to become a problem for Fnatic. He's got some help to his left as well. The trade frag is instant, and that is going to be match point and plenty of them for Mousesports.
Handling of all types of rounds here. Map 2 surely about to close. 20 seconds left on the clock, though, and Bemis plays beautiful spray control to find 2. And they need to put the bomb down now.
Into the crossfire they go, and it's over almost as fast as it began. 16-4 for Mousesports. A one-sided affair from start to finish in this series.